My name is Feargal Doherty. I own the Red Chair Barbershops in Derry, Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK. My enterprise offers a service of male grooming to the people of Derry and the surrounding area. My motivation to start this enterprise was I started a degree, a business management degree through Open University, which is distance learning. At that time, I was able to apply the business management to the current workforce, which was at Foreign International. But I also wanted to try something new for myself. Some local barbers were having problems with their employees. They could see that their employees were making money off their back. So I thought it was a good opportunity to give them a chance to make a bit more money, that they controlled it, and I also could financially gain from it as well. But it was also to do with the enjoyment side, because business management was something that I always liked. Regarding the entrepreneurial competences, I believe that the most important here is believing in yourself and keep developing. I think where most people fail is the belief in themselves, because at the start it can be difficult and you hit a lot of obstacles and they can actually finish you quite early. So it's keep believing in yourself and keep pushing forward and keep developing. Of course, staying focused and never giving up is a part of this. And I can't emphasize this enough, because there are hard days, difficult days at the beginning, but you start to see the fruits of your hard work. So stick at it and don't give up. I would also say a big part of this is to develop financial and economic know-how as regards, your finances. Have some knowledge of this and be aware of it. Obviously, we always hire accountants or people who work in finance to do this type of work for us, but it's to have the knowledge of that as well, to be able to balance the books, to look at the books, to see where your financial gains or your losses are. I think also is networking is a big part of this. Always network, always listen to other ideas, go to events, learn about different things, what's new, where it's changing. And maybe you can see a new angle there where you can also develop into. The most important factors that made the business successful and sustainable was dealing with people and giving people trust and making them feel worth. As a manager or as a boss, I think you always have to see what your weaknesses are and maybe bring in other people's strengths to help you to develop further. But always be open to opinions, to other people's ideas that maybe they can help you. We all have a focus or a drive or an idea, but it can always change if we're open to listening to other opinions. I think that dedication is the most important thing here, and to be dedicated takes a daily focus, and even leads into nights, because when you start a business you have to be 100% focused, and that means every minute and every hour of the day. Being brave enough to make that step. I know that with entrepreneurs a lot fail on the first or second attempts. Most of them, or some of them, will get there. So it's making that step and taking that risk. It's just being brave enough to do that. And when there's finances involved, that can be very difficult. But think outside the box and take a chance if you believe in something enough.